Right, okay. So what you have to do, first you have to right click on the file, right click on the file, select copy, then go to the location that you want to have the copy, right click, paste. That will give you a copy of that file. Here you have one file, copy of that file will be placed here. So that is method one. The second method is click the file, then Control C to copy, go to the location, Control V to paste. So that will also give a copy of that file. So let me delete this file first. So let me delete the file. Sorry. Right click, delete. Okay. Then if I want to copy the file, Control C to copy and Control V to paste. I have to go to the next location and Control V to paste. That is the next method. Or you can use this method in the keyboard to copy the file. Let me delete the file again. So how to delete a file? You can press delete key after selecting the file. Press delete key. It will delete the file. Then again, to copy the file, you can press select the file, then press Control and insert. Control and insert buttons together. Control and insert. Then to paste it, go to the location that you want to paste and then click Shift and insert. That will also paste the file. Okay, shall we write down all three methods? Is there any other methods other than that?
Okay, sir.
Is there any other method other than this? Yes? Any other method to copy this? What will happen if you control and drag this? Right? If you control drag, what will happen? Yes?
Shortcut.
No, Alt and drag, it will create a shortcut. Alt and drag, it will create a shortcut. Right? What about control and drag? It will create a copy. Right? Control and drag, it will create a copy. Alt and drag, it will create a shortcut. So there are 4 methods. If you want to copy a file, so let's open this folder. If I want to copy of take a copy of this file, now many copies, right? If I want to take a copy of this file, let me delete this. What I can do, press Control button and Control button එක press කරගෙන please drag the file, then it will create a copy. Right? Alt and drag will create a shortcut. Control and drag will copy the file. Okay, let's try all 4 methods. Please try all 4. Hurry. ඔක්කොම try කරන්න. Then only. So do this. Don't just write. Writing will not give you much. Writing will be useful in remembering things, but so more than that, please do this. Copy a file or folder. Method 1. Method 1. Click on the file. Actually, left click on the file. Then press Control key. While pressing the key, drag the file to the required place. That will make a copy. Method 2, select the file, press Control plus C, go to the location where you need the copy, then press Control V. That is the second method. Method 3. So, okay, let's write first two methods, then write the method 3 and 4. So, same thing can be done in different methods. If you ask from, maybe you can ask from your mother or father. So, they might also know these methods. Right? So, you can also ask whether they know all the methods. The first method, pressing the control key, can we drag, and control C and control V, then control insert and shift insert. The fourth one is right click copy, right click paste. And not only that, you have another method. If you are using command prompt, you have another command to copy the file. So likewise, we have 5 methods. More than 5 methods can also be available.
Finish, sir.
Okay, so let me write the method 3. Right click on the file or folder, select copy, then go to the required location, right click in an empty place and select paste, and the method 4. Method 4 is almost similar to the method, like same as method 2, but inside control C you can press control insert, control INS or insert, and here shift insert. Oh. Shift insert. That is method 4. In copying, it will duplicate the file. It will duplicate the file. In copying, it will duplicate the file. Okay, if you have any question, maybe practical problems, now you can ask. කරද්දි මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, that is about moving a file. Fifth one, moving, copy a file, then move a file. In moving, we change the original file location. Original file location without duplicating it. In moving, we change the original file location without duplicating it. So again, similar to that, we have few methods. Method 1 of moving, similar to this one, you can press or you can click on the file and click on the file and drag the file. Click on the file and drag it to the required place. That is the method number 1. Easy. Method 2. Method 2. Select the file, press Ctrl X, go to the location where you need to move and press Ctrl V. And method 3, right click on the file and select cut. Go to the required location. Right click in an empty place and select paste. So that is how you move a file. So please write down all 3 methods. So there are more methods, like in command prompt, you can use move command, MOVE, move command. Right, or you can cut Control X and shift insert to paste. So there are many other methods too, but just knowing these 3 methods would be enough.
Sir,
Yes.
did you, sir, what is the file type with the file extension PPTM?
Can you send it in the chat? PPTM.
Yes, sir.
PPTM means macro enabled presentation. Macro enabled presentation. Macro means it has some recorded procedures.
Sir, that means.
ඒ කියන්නේ ෆයිල් එක ඇතුලේ තියෙනවා මේ අර ඔටෝමේට් කරපු ඒවා. හරිද? ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් මේ ඕගලන්ගේ වර්ඩ් වලත් තියෙනවා මේ ෆීචර් එක. වර්ඩ් තාම කරලා නැත්නම් දන්නේ නැතුව ඇති. ඉස්සරහට අපි කරමු. view වල තියෙනවා. There's a feature called macro. In view, there's a feature called macro here. In this macro, you can record a one. You can record something, record a process. You can record process using macro. If you want to repeatedly, if you if you want to repeatedly apply something, you can just record the macro and then you can apply that process. So something like this. Let me show, but since I'm using Mac, it might not work. Let me write hello. So okay, so let me record macro and macro name, let's say ABC. And I'm going to add this macro. Seems it's opening, but not sure. Let's say record macro, and I'm going to the macro one, and keyboard I'm going to assign a shortcut, control, let's say control L. I click OK. Then I'm going to write hello, how are you? Then I'll select this bold, and I'm going to change the color or change the font size. Okay, that's all. And I'm going to stop that. View macros, macros, stop recording. Then if I press Control L, yes.
Is it just like a recorder?
Yeah, it's like a recorder. Then I press Control L, so it will repeat the processes that I have done. If I press Control L, it will repeat the processes that I have done. Since I'm using Mac OS, it's not happening, but you can try with Windows. In Windows, you can record something. If you do something, you can record it and keep it for later use. Then if you save this file, you will get DOCM, macro enabled document. Those are dangerous because someone can record a virus and send it to you. If you don't have, like if it is from a trustworthy source, it's okay. But if it is from a unknown source, you have to be concerned because it can be a virus. Okay, I'll show you one day, not now, right? Maybe in your last lesson, I'll show you how to create a virus using macro. not virus actually, how to create unwanted, maybe malicious code, or maybe damaging or harmful code, or kind of wrong thing using macro. I can show
Let's
you.
make a virus.
Sorry.
Let's make a virus.
No, don't do that. So don't do harmful things. Right? It's not good. Initially, I did this in university, but I understood later that is really bad thing. Right? So there was a hobby. So in my university age, because I was in university in biology, I did biology, and I went to university in biology. But I wanted to learn IT that time also. But my parents wanted me to learn biology. But after going to university, what I did, I went to both lectures, biology as well as IT lectures. Then at that time, I was really interested in IT, and I had a hobby of collecting viruses. When there's a virus, I will go with my pen drive, and I used to collect that virus and come back. So why I was collecting viruses, I collected that to simulate that. So I have test run the virus in sandbox environment, a testing environment. I just executed the virus, and I copied the behavior of the particular virus, and I tried to simulate the particular virus. So that was my first hobby in computing. But later I understood that it is really bad, because accidentally what has happened, it was spread out to the university. One time we have created a virus, me and one of my friends, we have created a virus, and we wanted to test that. That was a worm. Worm means spreading the virus. Worm means replicating virus. Basically, it copies itself and move. We have created a worm and we have tested. We just wanted to test that, so we tested with one of our friends. But the later, what has happened, it went beyond our control and it infects entire university lab, and it spread everywhere. Then only we understood the severity of that. And we had to apologize for that, because lab was closed for 1 week, and we had to apologize for that. And then there was a disciplinary action also at that time. But action was actually, they have given us punishment to teach to school. And that made me think differently. And I thought that it's not good to do something harmful with the knowledge. It's always good to do something better with the knowledge. Then people really appreciate. And that's how I changed myself. So therefore, I can teach you how to create a virus, but I'm not going to do that. Right? Okay, I'll not do that. Instead of that, I'll teach you how to use your knowledge to do something useful, rather than doing something harmful. But you should know there can be things which can be harmful, but don't apply this to other people, because it's always not good. So there's a knife in all places. There are knives. ගෙදරක් තියෙනවා හැමතැනම පිහි තියෙනවා. පිහි තිබ්බා කියලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගිහිල්ලා හැම මිනිස්සයටම ඇන ඇන යන්නේ නැහැනේ. Because you know that it is not good. It's hurting. Similar to that, viruses are also hurting others. It's harmful. So don't use that for hurt someone else. Okay. Sorry for taking that extra time, but just said because you are asking, right? Okay, then.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, අර dark අර තිබුණේ යටින් තිබුණේ වචන ටිකක්.
Oh.
ඒ ටික ලියන්න ඕනේද?
No. I just gave you, right? Okay, with that, I'm going to stop for today. And I'll share the note with you. Please do the practicals and come next day. And also do small thing. So that is this exercise, right? Please do this as a homework. The homework is this one. So let me write this in English medium. Please create text file and Please create a text file and add characters. See how file size and size on disk in properties change according to number of characters. Number of characters. Size on disk. Fill the table.
Sir, is space also a character?
Yes. Fill the space for at least 10 occurrences. So, at least 10 occurrences. So what you have to do, you have to create a file, then add some characters and save it. Then see the properties. File එකක් හදලා අකුරු ටිකක් දාලා properties බලන්න. So count the number of letters and size of disk. Size and size on disk basically you can see in the properties of the file. Size and size on disk you can see in the properties of the file. Right. Okay, please do this as a homework and come next day. Then let's discuss more on the next week about this lesson.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Okay, good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you.